All right, friends, time for another UFC pay-per-view weekend. This time they are shipping up to Boston. This time it's UFC 292, and this is a really good card. I really like this card a lot. 2 title fights on this card. You've got Aljamain Sterling defending his bantamweight title just 3 months after he beat Henry Cejudo in Newark, New Jersey, going up against Sugar Sean O'Malley, who has not fought since October of last year. The Sugar Show finally gets his long-awaited title shot. It's the classic grappler versus striker matchup. They don't like each other. The build-up has been very fun. And we also have, in the co-main event, a women's strawweight title fight between the unbelievable Zhang Weili 2.0, who has looked so good since getting the title back, going up against Amanda Lemos. That's going to be a very fun fight as well. And so, with that in mind, time for another weekend parlay courtesy of your boy Helwani. Yes, the Helwani weekend parlay, TM trademark. And for these 2 title fights, we're going to go simple. Both fights not going the distance. I don't think the main event is going to go the distance. I think this is either going to end by knockout, and most likely that would be a Sean O'Malley upset, or by submission, and most likely that would be an Aljamain Sterling win. Could you imagine if Sean O'Malley submitted Aljamain Sterling, or Aljo submits Sean O'Malley? That would be crazy. Either way, I don't think that fight goes to the distance. I also don't think that the co-main event goes the distance as well. Zhang Weili has been unbelievable as of late. I think she wins, and I think she's going to look really good against Amanda Lemos. But either way, I don't think that. I think that's the safe bet. Not going the distance. Co-main event, main event, not going the distance as well. If you want to add one more to the mix, look at my Nottingham Forest at home against Sheffield United. That would be a nice little third leg of the parlay. But if you just want to keep it to the fights, go with main event, co-main event, not going the distance. Now, as far as the rest of the card is concerned, UFC 292 is a fantastic card. There's a lot to like on this card. Main event, Aljamain Sterling versus Sean O'Malley. First time Sean O'Malley gets to fight for the belt. Aljamain Sterling, one of the most, if not the most underrated champions in the UFC, defending his 135-pound title one more time, perhaps for the last time. He has said he's likely moving up after this against the Sugar Show. Classic grappler versus striker matchup. Can't wait for that. Zhang Weili has been fantastic since getting the belt back at 115. I can't wait for her fight against Amanda Lemos. I like Zhang Weili's chances very much in that fight, but there's so much more to this card as well. What about Ian Gary, the budding superstar, going up against the litmus test, if you will, at 170 pounds? Neil Magny taking this fight on short notice. By far the most tested veteran that Ian Machado Gary has faced thus far. He is very, very confident. He has looked good. His last win was his most impressive to date against D-Rod. Love that fight. Love the return of Chris Weidman against Brad Tavares. What a story this is. Brad Tavares Chris Weidman hasn't fought since he broke his leg 2.5 years ago, coming all the way back against the veteran Brad Tavares. Hard not to feel happy for Chris Weidman in this moment. This is tremendous stuff. And then what about Pedro Munoz against Chito Vera? Chito Vera did not look good in his last fight against Corey Sandhagen. Big opportunity for him to get back on track. Could you imagine a world Sean O'Malley pulls off the upset and then he fights the victorious Chito Vera end of the year, the rematch of that fight that happened a couple years ago? Lot to like UFC 292. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are as well. Of course, as always, BetMGM, the place to be for all your action. So go check them out right now. If you're a first-time user, put in the name Helwani. We'll hook you up as per usual. And then again, Helwani Weekend Parlay. 2 or more fights, we like to boost them for you. That's how we like to do it. So go check it out. BetMGM, place to be. Helwani Weekend Parlay, UFC 292. Much love. Enjoy the fights.